Recording, all right. Hello everyone, I'm Alessandro, I'm from Brazil. I'm recording this video here in Rio, but I'm on my way to Chicago to share with you my experience. So, why I'm here, or how I'm here, I'm gonna explain for you a little bit later. Let me introduce myself to you. I'm Alessandro, I'm a school public relations specialist, and I'm also president of the regional Brazilian PR Professional Council. And I am CEO at ZLA Communication, my own company, ZLA Communication, that works with 10 schools in Brazil. And tonight, or today, we're gonna talk about the 3 big facts about school communication that I work. So at the beginning, I need to do some little agreements or little rules with you. The very first is take note of everything. Take a little piece of paper or a notebook or cell phone if you prefer, but I prefer write with a pen or a pencil, so write everything. So the next thing is make a line in this little piece of paper or notebook that you're using. Make a line and make a to-do list. That here in this to-do list you're gonna put your insights or your thoughts you find today. Because why? Because after, when you come back to your school, you're gonna face a lot of things to do, and probably you will forget some things. But if you have a to-do list with your insights and your thoughts, you're gonna think, oh, I remember, I need to do that here. All right, make your to-do list. So the next point is, you know Martin Cooper? Martin Cooper, he invented the cell phone. So don't turn off your cell phone. Please use your cell phone. Take videos and take photos and share in Instagram, share in your Facebook, or share in your social media, you know. So use the hashtag INSPRA2022 and tag National School PR and tag me, José Alessandro. It's so difficult in English, right? But try to tag me, José Alessandro. It's my Instagram. All right, let's go. And let me introduce myself. I work with the schools since I was, no, I'm not talking about my age. So I work for the last 25 years inside the school. My very first school in the southern Brazil is a La Sallian school. I think you have La Sallian de La Sallian schools also here in the United States. So it's my first job, 1997. I started work at La Sallian school, and after, in 2000, the brothers of La Sallian schools asked me to take care about the network of 23 schools in Brazil. Me with other 2 colleagues, and we take care about the communication of these 23 schools at 2000. So in 2003, 2004 and 2005, something very special happened. I won my first award of the best magazine with this magazine. I love so much magazine and everything. So I won my first award, and it was very important because at this time I think by myself, wow, I'm the right way, let's go. And I started to do some courses and a lot of things about school communication. So in 2006, I moved to Rio de Janeiro, here where I live today. I moved to Rio because I'm actor too. I am public relations specialist and I'm actor too. And Rio de Janeiro is the best place for you to do plays and make and work in television and blah blah blah. And I moved to Rio to try this. So I working, and 2007 I was on the beach and I was reading a newspaper, and I found an ad looking for. We are looking for professionals that know how to communicate in schools. Well, and I think by myself, Mamma mia, here I go again. let's go. And I start again to work again in 2007 to work in schools in Rio. And my very first school here is College Notre Dame. Notre Dame. You have Notre Dame also here in United States. And I started to work with Notre Dame from Ipanema. Is one of the largest and the biggest schools here in Rio, in Brazil. So in 2010 or 2010, I started my own company, Zele Communication, Z-E-L-E, Zele. It's something like zeal, when you zeal for somebody, or when you take care about something or somebody, when you watch out of somebody, it's take care, you know. And Zele Communication is my company, and today we work with 10 schools here in Brazil. Inside the school, I have my own employees inside the schools. So, in 2013, let me show you something I have here. I have this photo. Oh, it's my very first job, and I was TI technology. I work with TI, all right, with technology. So somebody asked me for me, well, I need to do a logo or a stamp with our anniversary to 50 years of our company. And can you do something? And it doesn't exist, it Corel Draw or something like that. And I do this logo, and I think by myself, well, it's good. Everybody is saying that it's so good for us to communicate our company. And here I start to think to work with PR, with public relations or with communication. So let's do how I'm here, why I'm here. I am on my vacation in New York to 2013, and looking in the internet, I found the National School Public Relations Association. Oh my God, there is an association only with public relations that work in school like me. Oh my God, it's amazing, it's awesome. I need to do something about that. And I look for Victoria Presser, and we have a meet in 2013, again in 2014, and again 2019. It's a very good meeting that we change ideas, and I show my work, she shows her work, and we can improve our creativity, all right? And so in 2018, I was in London, and I do this course in storytelling and branding marketing was so good, because I applied this everything I learned here, I apply and make, or I do in our schools, and you have a lot of increase with this. So in 2019, I won a 2-hour publications and marketing in Inspira, and again in 2020, and again in 2021. So let's go. Oh, it's so amazing for me. It's in Washington. Do you remember in Washington 2019? 1,426. I remember 26. Almost 1,500 school public relation. It's amazing for me. And so I was there, and in 2020 I was in Lisbon, and I meet my colleague public relation of school also, and we have a meeting and talk about our job. So why I'm showing you this? Because when you love your job, you do these things. You are in vacation, and you are looking for something about schools or something about your job. Things that happens when you work with something you love. So let's go for our speech. The 3 big facts about school communication. The very first, we have 1,000 of helping hands. We have 5,000 of helping hands. In Brazil, you used to say, você tem o queijo e a faca na mão. In Brazil, you say this. You have the knife and the cheese in your hands. Because in Brazil, if you have the cheese and the knife and the cheese in your hands, you can do everything. All right? Here in the United States, we say we have 1,000 of helping hands. So, what is this? What is have 1,000 of helping hands when you do communication in schools? Let's learn together. So, is the customer service the same? Is the customer service? There is customer service in supermarkets, in retail. Yes, there is. All right. Ask me. I listen to you. Ask me. And there is a customer service in pharmacy. There is? Yes? No? Yeah, there is a customer service. There is customer service in a cell phone company. Yes, there is. There is a customer service in a hospital or in a hotel. Yes, there is. There is a customer service in a school. Yes, there is. Is there something about customer service? You thinking about it? Yes, that is the first time we distribute this magazine for our students. This magazine is the first time we distribute this magazine for our students. We put everybody together and say, look this page. What is your preferred page? Do you find your colleague here? Do you find another student here? So tell about your parents about this. It's the way that we communicate. So this is customer service too. So, all right, there is customer service in all this case. So, can you see this asterisk here? I put 3 asterisks on the 3 last ones. Why? Why do you think? What is the difference between these 3 and these 3 ones? Stores, supermarkets, farmers. What's the difference between stores, supermarkets, farmers, and cell phone companies, hospitals, schools, or hostels? What's the difference? You know? The 3 last ones is services, and this is retails. This is service. When you go to a supermarket, you ask for, please give me a soap, and somebody sell to you a soap and you go your home with soap, all right? So when you go to the hospital or school, you ask for, oh, please, I want a high school. Oh, you don't go with your house with a box or a high school box. No, you sign a contract. You have a service, all right? This is the difference. So, next level, we have 2 asterisks here in the hospital, in the school. What is the difference between hospitals, schools, and the cell phone company? All the 3 is service, all right. But hospitals and schools has a big one difference. Do you know? Think about, where is the customers? Where is the customers? Yes, I listen to you. You got it. Yeah, you got it. Hospitals and schools, we have customers inside the school, inside the hospitals. Different of a cell phone company that you are with your service with cell phone and you're not inside the company. You know, this is the big difference. This is that I was talking about. You have 1,000 of helping hands. So we have these students face to face with our teachers, with us, 5 hours a day, 5 days a week or more, 200 days a year or more, 12 years a lifetime or more. And what we do with this? Sometimes we do nothing. Can you imagine how much would a cell phone company, how would they pay to have this situation? To open a door every day with a class full of clients, full of customers, and say for them, hello everybody, good morning, welcome to TNT, welcome, we love you, hey little Johnny, it's your birthday today, happy birthday little Johnny, AT&T love you, and little Wen, how are you? Little Wen, I want to talk with you. Somebody told me that you were thinking about to change to Sprint, to change to T-Mobile. No, we are better than them. We have a better signal. We are faster than them. Don't change. Stay here with us. We love you. We have the best way for you, alright? Hey, they would pay a lot of billions and billions and billions and billions to do that. And they can't. And we can. And we can. We have our students inside our schools to do this kind of communication, to communication with this, to tell them about our projects, our activities, or how good we are. All right. So let's go. And yes, at schools, we have to always provide excellent customer service training. It's one of the big keys of the success. All right, and in Brazil, we always say we wear the shirt. We wear the shirt when you are the ambassador of your company, of your school. You wear the shirt. We used to say this for our employees. Wear the shirt. So here in the United States, you used to say you are always the ambassador. You are the ambassador of your school. So when we take care about an excellent customer service, we take care about relationship, you know? We take care about relations. That's what I'm talking about. Take care about relation that you have inside your school. When you communicate like that, when you communicate every time, everywhere. So when we talk about relations, we create lace. You know lace. I'm going to show you something like lace. So just a second. Yes, I'm at my home. This is something about lace. You know, this is made by laces, little connections. That's what I was talking about. Laces and connections. When you care about this kind of stuff, when you care about the excellent customer service, we are talking about create laces, create connections. Think about this. When a parent is inside a school with her child and your employee open the door to help them. Oh, you want to help? I will open the door. Wow, create a little lace. And they are walking inside the school and another employee or teacher look for the child and say, hello Johnny, how are you? It was your birthday last day, alright, happy birthday. Wow, it's another lace, another connection. And we have a lot of these small connections, small laces. And when your parents, when the parents think about change the school, they call me by my name. They know the name of my children. Do you notice? And when we care about this kind of stuff, when we provide excellent customer service, we have this kind of situation. Families want to stay here. So let's go to the next point. The second secret. Whoa. You know this song? Put your love to the test. You know you got to express yourself. It's the second one. Respect yourself. You know the song, right? You know the song, alright? Express yourself. That's the second big thing. That's the second secret, golden secret of communication in school. Express yourself, communicate. So tell your audience who is your school. Tell your audience who is your school. Know what is your school, where is your school, who is your school. How? Branding your school. Branding your school. How? Storytelling about your school. Tell the stories about your school. Tell stories about your school. So, do you remember at 80s, we have shy schools. Schools it's so difficult at school to create some communication in 80s. So at 90s, we started a network school here in Brazil. It's the beginning of network schools, a big group of schools. It's the beginning of the internet, also the beginning of internet, and the schools started their websites. And so at 10th, we have schools with personality. Schools have a brand, have a logo, have your own bomb, and have your own everything, like everything with logo. We have a logo of school with personality. So at 20s and 30s, what you gonna face? What will you gonna face? I think schools are gonna be more hybrid. Yes, more hybrid, because during the pandemic, for example, I'm gonna use an example. During the pandemic, we create some online meeting, all right, with our parents. It's a meeting with parents. It's some here in Brazil. I don't know. I think it's the same thing there. It's so difficult when you ask for parents, please come to our school. You're gonna have a meet with all parents, and you have 5 or 6 or 10 parents of 100 or 200 of students, and this is so difficult. So in pandemic, when we ask for parents to participate of these meetings online, we have 100 parents, we have 200 parents in our meetings. So you're gonna lose this? No, we're gonna come back to our in-person meetings, so we can put a video online for parents to watch in our house, or in transit, or during your job if they want. We don't lose these little things we can reach during pandemic. So school is gonna be more hybrid. Some video classes were amazing. We need to still using this. So I think school is gonna be more hybrid, and more human, more empathy, and also more communicate. Because during the pandemic, we know the difference between a school that communicates all time, everywhere, and that school that don't communicate. We know the difference. So I'm gonna show some. This is some things that you use to communicate: magazines and websites, events, classes, social media, speech, apps, visit control, mail list. Everything communicates. Everything communicates in everywhere, every time. We use this to communicate our school to our parents, to our children, to our teachers. So this is an example of communication. We need to show the difference, the big difference between this school and other schools. And you have 114 employees. We have 201 trees inside our school, and you make this infographic to show that. It's a simple way to communicate, right? Communicate like something simple. So this is an example. This is a campaign that we won an Inspira award this year, right? With this campaign. This is a campaign This is branding, alright? This is everything. And when you look, oh, it's my school. It's branding. It's branding. When you look, oh, it's my school. Alright. Next one. Here is logos with our projects. We have something here. Yes. I will show you. Here is a newspaper of this school. And where is this? Here. Alright. I'm gonna show you. It's this. Look at it. It's little logos here. Little logos. Each project or if each activity that we have, for example, we have activities and projects about maths, and we create this name, Mathemax, and we use this trademark, this logo, when we talk about this project and these activities. This is branding, all right? And we use a lot of branding strategies. This is all activities and projects that you create names, eco and robotic and videos and athletics issues and about reading, about astro. So let's go. Oh, look at this video. This is something very new you create. This is a AR logo. You know AR, augmented reality, augmented reality, a 3D technology. If you want to try, put your cell phone, point your cell phone to here, point your cell phone cam to here, and you're gonna try in your Instagram, alright? It's augmented reality, 3D technology. They just love it to use this. So we use videos, you create videos like this, also like this. It's another example of video.
A gente foi feito nessa aula de geografia, que a gente viu uma subir que a gente fez esse beat. E aí foi feito já.
We make this video with the students, telling their history, telling about the class. Alright? We have another example, I think. Another.
This is amazing. This is the best experience ever. Like the students are having lots of fun. It's been very challenging for them because they have to really, come up with their English, and being in a beautiful place like this, it's such a nice experience. I bet they will remember this day forever. I'm really happy to be here with them.
I have been learning English since I'm 8, so, and like, I usually
create these videos using just cell phones. Use the cell phones and editing with cell phones.
I always have to speak in English, and like,
because
that's the best effort, like, to go here.
Because for us, it's so important to have a video after the event. We have an event, and one day or 2 days after, we need to put the video on the internet, on Instagram, on website.
Nesse trimestre nós estamos trabalhando com o livro Quem é Festa Fantasia. Dentro desse livro tem portadores textuais como adivinhas.
The teacher is talking about
eles vêm todos com os personagens vazios e eles colocam as respostas. O rei e coroa. O rei é o sujeito.
And everything communicates. Events, parents meeting, when we have a parents meeting, we are communicating. We are also communicating. Live broadcast. So here is during an event, we are, because, let's explain. When we have an event occurring inside our school, we have a lot of people inside of school. We have parents, we have uncles, we have grandmothers, grandfathers, and we need to communicate with them because they have opinion about our school too. We have alumni also, and we need to communicate. We make this table with paper, just like this, all right. With magazines, with some newspapers, with some brochures, and our employee is there talking about the school, talking about this magazine, this brochure, and look, this is your academic results, where is our alumni studying, and it makes difference. Look at that. Grandmother, grandfather is I think is uncle. Here it's we call this place Instagrammable place. And Instagrammable place is some place that everybody wants to stay there to take a photo and put on their Instagram. All right, and you make this, you create this kind of place in each event we produce, and it's another action that we create a character and put in the little table and for students to fill up and create and color. All right, this is another action. All right, third one. You remember this song? The third one, just emotion that take me over. We talk about emotion. We communicate, but we use emotion. Emotional marketing techniques help to create meaningful laces, meaningful connections between families and schools. So, we used to say that customer acts like a school lawyer defended it, all right? So I'm gonna show you a video that they use emotional marketing in Portuguese, but you're gonna understand this. The video talk about a driver. She is pregnant, and that's all. Let's look. Hi, teacher.
Hi, Carol.
Hi, teacher. Pregnant test.
Oi, tia.
Hi, teacher. Positive.
Oi, filho.
Hi, son. Happy Mother's Day. This is a school? No. It's a supermarket. It's a supermarket that only use emotional marketing. Yes, and we have this kind of history inside our schools, and we don't use it. All right? Yes, must use more. This is a school video that we made for emotional marketing or emotional skill. Mother looking, watching her daughter.
Instituto Nossa Senhora da Piedade.
We
A
love.
gente ama.
So we have another one example of video that we created.
Finally, the future has arrived.
But where are the flying cars and interspace travel? The future arrives daily and proves that this future is much more than technology. Well, several times the technology makes us understand how important are feelings and emotions. skills. At Notre Dame School, we go beyond academic excellence and also improve the social-emotional dimension of children from kindergarten to high school. Self-knowledge and express yourself open doors for a person with more empathy, cooperation, dialogue, resilience, autonomy, and other skills. After all, when we teach you how to deal with emotions, we teach you how to live. And that's the true meaning of the word emotion. From Latin, ex, out, and movere, to move. To be moved is really to move outside something that is inside of us. To be moving is to fly out of yourself toward another one. When you know how to deal with emotions, you are a human being with wings. Notre Dame School. Our connections move us, by the way. This is the video that you just watched. This video we won Inspira Award 2. So, the results about this kind of communication, the results about these 3 secrets about school communication in Brazil. When you know that 68% is the number of clients that change or end some service contract because some customer service problem. When you know this, you need to act. You need to act with customer service. So, when you know that half of this pie, or more than half of this pie, that people that came to our school, we asked them, how do you know about our school? And here the answer, more than half is word of mouth and alumni. Alumni and word of mouth, I think it's the same thing, because alumni talking about their school. So more than half is about word of mouth and buzz marketing, all right? And when we provide excellent customer service and communication every time, everywhere, express yourself, and storytelling with emotion, we can reduce this, we can reduce the reason to go, we can reduce customer service problems, and at the same time we increase the reason to come to our school. We make these 3 actions and increase this and reduce this, and that's all. That's the 3 golden secrets about school communication. That's the way we work in our company in Brazil, in our 10 schools. That's the way. The first one, we have 1,000 of helping hands, or in Brazilian, we have cheese and knife, a knife and cheese on your hands. So we have 1,000 helping hands, provide excellent customer service, engage teacher, employees, and everybody. So the second one, express yourself, communication every time and everywhere. And the third one is just emotion that's take me over. It's just emotion that's take me over. Use the emotions that we face in our schools. Use these emotions to storytelling your school. So now I'm gonna share with you my contacts. This is my website, zele.com.br, and this is my Instagram, José Alessandro. José Alessandro is my Instagram, and this is my mail. So my mail is José Alessandro something, but José Alessandro is so difficult to say in English. So I create a special email for you, Joe Oliver Mail. It's so easy, right? Joe Oliver Mail @gmail.com. And here, if you use a camera of your cell phone, you're gonna access this press. You're gonna access this pressing. So thank you so much. This is my business card with my cell phone. You can send SMS, send message to me. This is my email, my 2 emails, and here is the QR code. Access directly to my Instagram. All right. Thank you so much for your attention, and I think I have something more. No, that's it. That's all. And it's gonna be a big pleasure to me to find you on my Instagram and to find you personally in Chicago, or to receive some email if you want, if you prefer. I'm here. Let's talk about schools, communication. Let's talk about our job. That's all. Thank you so much. Bye bye. Hey, are you here? Are you still here? I want to know, what do you think about my speech? Send me an email or a DM on Instagram. I want to know if you like it or not. Bye bye.